An unexamined life is not worth living. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. To find yourself, think for yourself. The unexamined life is not worth living for a human being. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. An honest man is always a child. The only good is knowledge, and the only evil is ignorance. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue firm and constant. To be is to do. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. The shortest and surest way to live with honor in the world is to be in reality what we would appear to be. Contentment is natural wealth, luxury is artificial poverty. He is a man of courage who does not run away but remains at his post and fights against the enemy. Regard your good name as the richest jewel you can possibly be possessed of. To move the world, we must first move ourselves. There is no possession more valuable than a good and faithful friend. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. Let him that would move the world first move himself. Understanding a question is half an answer. To be conscious that we are ignorant is a great step to knowledge. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. Worthless people live only to eat and drink. People of worth eat and drink only to live. Our prayers should be for blessings in general, for God knows best what is good for us. Remember, no human condition is ever permanent. Then you will not be overjoyed in good fortune nor too scornful in misfortune. The greatest blessings granted to mankind come by way of madness, which is a divine gift. Let him who would move the world first move himself. To be afraid of death is only another form of thinking that one is wise when one is not. An education obtained with money is worse than no education at all. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. One thing only I know, and that is that I know nothing. It is not living that matters, but living rightly. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. The difficulty, my friends, is not to avoid death, but to avoid unrighteousness, for that runs faster than death. I am not an Athenian or a Greek, but a citizen of the world. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Nature has given us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and but 1 tongue to the end that we should hear and see more than we speak. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, weak minds discuss people. I pray thee, O God, that I may be beautiful within. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings so that you shall gain easily what others have labored hard for. I was really too honest a man to be a politician and live. To find yourself, think for yourself.